Well, here is Pops and Captain Mike and John. And if I'm guessing, I would say we are your three favorite magnet fishermen. Wouldn't you, Pops?
I would too. Yes.
We are glad you watch our videos, and I want to let everybody know this. We are just now starting to list some of our items that we pull out of the river on eBay. We're going to sell some of them and try to put this history into other people's hands. We're in North Arkansas. We are hunting in the middle of the Black River. And this is a chance for some of you to own some of the history we're pulling up out of the Black River. The first item that we have listed, Pops, is one of our mussel rakes.
Exactly.
It's on there, and it's not very much, and we would love for you to own that and support this ministry. Now, Pop wants to do a special shout out today. Go ahead, Pops.
To the good people in Salem, Arkansas, home of the 2024 Class AA state football champions.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's something now. That's something big. And I want to do a shout out. I'm going to do 5 shout outs.
Oh, no.
Yeah, not just Salem. Twinsburg, Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah. Salisaw, Oklahoma. Atlanta, Texas. Whoa.
Atlanta,
You
Texas.
thought Atlanta was in Georgia, didn't you?
Yeah, you're way out of that.
Hey, yeah. No, there's Atlanta, Texas. Hello to you guys. And St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, yeah. They need it.
Yeah, now most people in Arkansas say St. Louis, Missouri, but it's Missouri. I want to get that. I want to represent Arkansas, okay, since we're here and I live here. And the last shout out is to Palm Coast, Florida.
Woo, Palm Coast.
Woo, Palm Coast. Hey, I had a lot of people in the last video say they wanted Captain Mike to talk more, and that's just not going to happen. He doesn't have much to say. When he does talk, people listen.
Exactly.
He's an engineer. He's good at it. He's also a good boat captain. He's also a great designer. Look at this. This is the Shin Saver 2026 Prototype 2. This is what keeps us from busting our shins with that magnet every time that we pull something off that's heavy. We're going to see how it works today. And look at this. Here's our magnet. Look at it. Put up by Pop's foot. That's no bigger than, look at the comparison. That's our magnet, but it's a dandy. It will pull 1,000 pounds or more off the bottom of the river if we can lift it. And that's yet to be seen with 1,000 pounds. We pulled up some 100-pound objects, haven't we, Pop? All day long. Captain Mike has got the boat all set up, got the boards to lay our display out, boards to pop the debris off the magnet. Here's the magnet here in the back. If something goes wrong and we have to turn loose of this rope, we've got our buoy system, our emergency buoy system in place. Once again, designed by Captain Mike. There you go. All right, we're going to put this big bad boat into Black River once again. We're going to hunt a couple of areas, and we're quite sure today that we're going to pull out some historic items.
Big stuff.
We always do. And notice our new hats. Magnet Men. Pop's got his on. He's got his buttons on the side. Captain Mike's got his on. I think he's going to bring us good luck, don't you, Pop?
Sure it is.
Yeah. And guys, thanks for watching our videos. Share our videos on your social media. Tell others about it. Good, clean, wholesome fun. And we're bringing these items to the surface and we're giving them life again. And that's something we all enjoy. We enjoy history. We enjoy mystery. We enjoy suspense. We enjoy the outdoors. You put all those things together and you got Magnet Men. All right, let's get this boat in the river.
Let's quit talking and go fishing.
Well, all right, our first item of the day. I believe that's a part of an old stove.
It is.
You think so too?
Sure it is.
Old stove. All right, let's try to take this off here. There we go. Well, Pop, you make, wow, that hat makes you look good.
No, I make the hat look good.
Did you just say you make the hat look good?
Hey, I did.
That's pretty good. I guess you do. Look at Captain Mike's hat. Magnet Men. I believe you can click the link in our profile. And there's some neat stuff there. Yeah, here's that stove we just pulled in, or part of it. Look at all that river sediment.
That's where it was stuck.
That's where it was stuck on the bottom. I wish I knew what the whole stove looked like. But I don't. I don't know the story of a lot of the items we pull in, which I wish I did. Don't you, Pop? Don't you wish you knew every item story?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Pops has got something again. Get back here.
I don't know.
Grunting.
There's a couple of muzzle hooks. I don't know what the other thing is.
Oh.
That's one of them brake shoe holders. You got one earlier.
All right.
All right, you been on the wagon?
I'm gonna see those muscle hooks first of all. Look at here, guys. Got two at once. Old muscle hooks. Not any of these are made alike. They are unique. Put those down up here. And this, well, this, Captain Mike says, comes off a covered wagon. This is a brake. The old wood wheels there. Notice, guys, the square nut here. Right here. That's the first indication that this is really old. This come off a covered wagon. Isn't that something? Wow. You got something else? Whoa! Woo. Hold on. Let me help you.
My God.
Golly, I got it. Here, I got it, Dale. There you go.
There's,
What is this?
there's a log dog.
This is a covered wagon mechanism here.
It's got to be.
It's got to be. Oh my! I got to sit down for this one. Look at this. Look at the old chain and the old ring here. Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
What is that, Mike? Maybe brake parts. I don't know.
Wow! Look at this old teeth.
Square nuts.
Yeah. Have you ever
Brake parts.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
I haven't.
Never. What?
Hey, John, you can see on this side where it was laying stuck in the mud. And it good
This side,
down there.
this is where it was stuck to the bottom right here. Little square nut. I'm gonna flip it over. Look at this. Look at this. Look right here. The old chain would have been chained up to the front to the animals here. This would have been back towards the actual body of the vehicle, the wagon. That's impressive, Pop.
Well, thank you.
That took pure strength, didn't it?
Muscle.
Muscle, 78-year-old muscle, brought this item back to life. That's probably been on the bottom of the river for 150, 175, maybe 200 years.
I'd say 200.
You say 200? Wow. Woo!
I've got two things on there.
Pop got two things.
One's a log dog. That looks like a...
I wonder what this is. All right, hold this camera for a second. You got it? We're gonna have to investigate this.
Yeah.
It's old.
Right.
Man. Another set of log dogs. Here you go, Pops. I'd be sure and get all them old hooks off there. I'm collecting hooks.
I will.
Look at this. Wow. Short and thick. This is one of the thicker ones. Thicker links that we've got with the short spikes driven into logs to keep them from separating as they float them down the river. Wow. Good job, Pop. Good job, Captain Mike. Looky here.
Pull that up out of nowhere, didn't we?
Out of nowhere.
It almost looks like a handle or something, doesn't it, Mike?
It does. Woo! Pops just hooked something again.
A small wagon axle.
Yep. There's part of a wagon axle. and it is broken, and this could be exactly why it wound up in the middle of the river. They're probably crossing, broke the wagon axle. Look at here, the threaded end where the nut goes on to hold the wheel and the wooden thing in place here. I hope pop. Oh, oh, ow. Oh, oh, hang on. Oh, I gotta sit down. Oh, I'm injured. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm gonna be bruised up now. Well, the chin saver worked for the person who used it. And the one who didn't use it didn't save his shin. That's neat. Neat. Okay, covered wagon, logging, covered wagon. I think this is a buckboard or some kind of wagon here. Mussel fishing, covered wagon. Old stove was probably rode on the wagon. Isn't that neat? The river is giving up its secrets today. Oh, I gotta get up. Pops has hooked something else. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. I can get this right here now.
Famous last words, okay.
There. Okay. Look at this. This is some kind of braking mechanism for a covered wagon. We are really on a line where we're finding a lot of covered wagon parts. Notice there the old square nuts, both sides, right here.
Pivot right there.
Yep, pivot right here. Wow, I wish I could meet the last person who was operating this, don't you, Pop?
I sure do.
Yeah, just to think who it could be. It could be some of your relatives who are watching. And let us know where you're watching from, right, Pops?
Exactly.
Pops wants to know where you're watching this video from, and so does Captain Mike. Captain Mike's talking about as much as you're going to get him to talk. So, all right. The river is giving up its secrets today. Wow. Whoa. Woo. Oh, he's grunting. He runs. Drag her in, Pops. Stay with it. Look at those arms. Oh. We got a log and some old metal, which we're never sure. We've caught lots of these and still yet haven't figured out what they are. You know. Of course, obviously you can see it's broken here. It's broken. Oh, my knee is still hurting from last time. What? Look at that. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I need some sun on my legs, but I don't want to put shorts on out here. Metal will tear me up. Hey, Pops, what's the number one way to know that there was a lot of river crossings where we're hunting?
When you find something that you've never seen before, even in your early childhood days, or even in pictures from when your grandparents were young.
Yeah.
That tells you.
Well, it's because of all, another reason, because of all the wagon parts we're finding.
That's true too.
Yeah, when you find all these wagon parts, then you know that there were wagons crossing here, because these folks didn't just throw these objects in the river. These were precious to them. So they lost these during a crossing accident, and we're bringing them back to life after 200 years. That's what we do. We love history. Giving these items another chance to talk. Wish I knew what they were saying, though. Well, we're having a big day out on the river. A lot of items so far. Hopefully we'll have a long video for you today. I sure hope so. That would be super. It's a beautiful day, but we're bringing up a lot of covered wagon parts. Covered wagon part. This we think is off an old wagon. That is off an old wagon. There's actually part of the axle there. The wood was shoved in on this end and attached to the other side. They had another one of those on the other side. It's got a threaded end on it here. You can notice here in the sunlight, the thread had a nut there that went on to hold the wheel on. Log dogs, this is off a wagon. This part, wagon brake over the wheel. Super neat. Hey guys, we're starting to sell some of the items that we pulled out of the river on eBay. We just started today. We started with one of the old muscle rakes that we pulled out. We think it's 150, 200 years old. We decided to let people have a chance to own some history that we're pulling out of the river. So it's on eBay. I believe it's $25 is what it started out. If anybody wants to bid on that auction and own a piece of history from the Black River, that's a chance for you to do it. And everything that we're going to sell on eBay, we're not going to sell everything. We're just going to sell some of the things, and you have a chance to own them. We figured that was the best way to put these in the hands of people who wanted them. So check us out on eBay listing there. I think it's under antique garden stuff. I don't know. Also check out our link on Magnet Men. Our link in the profile take you to where you can get one of these hats. Look at Captain Mike's hat. Isn't that something? Yeah, look at Pop's hat. Look at that hat. Yeah. Pop, either the hat looks good on you or you make the hat look good. Which one is it?
The latter.
The latter. Yeah, what I figured he was going to say. Another view of the items we pulled up out of the river today. Yeah. Having a good day. I'm just waiting for a snake. I know they're in here. Get her in there, Pops. Woo, somebody got wet. Hey, Pops, what kind of item would you hope to pull out of the river?
Well,
You really like to catch?
I like to pull out an old rifle or an old pistol
Yeah.
or an old chest of some kind.
Yeah, an old strong box would be neat. I personally would like to pull out a Civil War officer sword.
Exactly.
with a name on it. To me, that would be amazing. That's why we keep going, because we have items we'd like to pull out. And Captain Mike, he'd like to pull out a Peacemaker Colt, old 5-shot, old pistol. Hey, you got to dream. So and we're out here magnet fishing. We do dream, and sometimes we catch a lot of pretty neat stuff.
We have today.
Yeah, we have today, and we know some of those things are in the rivers. You know, just finding them is a different story. Look what we have today, guys. A lot of covered wagon parts. Covered wagon. There's an axle. It broke. It's probably why this wound up in the river. Covered wagon. We're not sure. Some kind of brake mechanism. Braking. Got the old square nuts. It's old. This piece here. This is some kind of wagon mechanism. Look here. It's got the old ring up here with the chain. Of course, this very well could be some kind of mule or ox drawn plowing mechanism too. But we're thinking of some kind of wagon. This piece is wagon brake. You know, been around the wheel there, braking mechanism. And look at this, guys, today. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, but 7 muscle hooks. And notice how they're all made different. More than likely, all made by a different blacksmith. Handmade. That's remarkable. Yeah, old piece here off a stove. Old. We've still got the magnet in the water, so we're gonna pull up some more items. Guys, we've started selling some of our items that we've caught magnet fishing on eBay. In fact, today we just listed a muscle rake. One of the muscle rakes that we pulled out of the middle of the river. We just now today put it on eBay. You want to check that out. Check our listing out on eBay. I think you can just put in Magnet Men and take you to the listing, or you can see it on our Facebook. You can message us if you need more information on that. But we started doing that today. Look at our hats. We think we're having good luck today because of our hats, right?
Sure.
Yeah, we think so. We think that's a big part of it. So gear. That's old, my goodness. A mussel made its way into the middle of that. Amazing. There you go. That's our items so far today. Having a big day. Thanks for watching. Let us know where you're watching from. Oh yeah, another set of log dogs. You can't have a good downriver if you haven't caught some log dogs. There we go. That'll take you back in time to the 1800s. But some of them maybe earlier. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know if you like these long videos, and if you like what we're doing, we'll keep on doing it. I'll tell you something else. We got a surprise coming in a couple of weeks. We're going to do a TikTok live magnet fishing video. Yeah, we're going to try it. Had a lot of people say they would like to see that, so we're going to come out here live on TikTok and let you watch everything that we do and let you see about magnet fishing even more. There's no instruction book that we can read. We don't work out of a manual. We're just making it up as we go, and we're pulling some big things out of the river. It's windy out here. Woo! About to blow us out of the boat. You okay back there? But the magnet doesn't care how windy it is. It's on the bottom. Oh yeah. Whoa! Whoa!
Don't get on my foot.
Looky here. We got a covered wagon wheel. A whole one. Oh my goodness.
That thing is heavy.
All right, we're going to stand it up. Let me get this magnet off here. Hold on. Oh! You hold this.
Oh.
You hold the phone. You video.
You got to lay it down the bottom of the boat.
Hang on, let me try this one time. Oh, I'm going to go swimming. Are you all right? Hey, I'm hurt.
I'm slain.
There you go. Okay.
I've got to have that pad to that.
Man, I got a covered with a covered wagon wheel.
Hey, why don't you show them where it was stuck on the bottom there? Turn around so they can see where.
Magnet fishing is a contact sport.
Man,
Oh,
look at this.
hey, show them up.
Here's where it was attached to the bottom. Look at this. Attached to the bottom. Guys, this is a couple hundred years old. At least. You tell how it was handmade. It's imperfect. How it was made. Look at this. Look right here. Covered wagon wheel. Oh, look at that. Wow. yeah, this is exciting.
Pull that thing over then.
Wow. It's a good day now. Woo! Woo-hoo! What do you think about that, Pops?
I think it's great.
You believe Pops pulled that thing in?
If that war
Well, with the help of
back
Captain Mike.
Yeah, I don't think I could got in by myself.
Oh, yeah.
I'm flying.
Tough work, isn't it, Bob?
Yeah.
Oh, the river is giving up its secrets today, guys. We just caught our breath. Look at this wagon wheel. And it was hand forged. I mean, this thing was made a couple hundred years ago. Look at this. Part was hand forged in here. Well, unbelievable. You know, we was talking about a while ago, we said we had a piece that went on a wagon, was a brake, and we never thought we were going to pull up a wagon wheel to be able to illustrate to you, but we are. Here's that piece that we said was off the wagon brake, and how it would work. There'd be a piece of wood around the wagon wheel, and then this item would sit down on there, and the wood would mash down and for the brakes. And look how this almost fits on here. Yeah. So this is how this worked. That's what we were talking about. We thought we'd show you that. Pretty neat. All right. Let's lay this big bad boy back down. All right. Pops is getting ready to pull something else out, aren't you, Pops? Ah, ooh, ow, ooh, ooh. This wagon wheel's about as big as a boat is. It must have been a Conestoga wagon, a big wagon.
You better get back up and sit down.
Yeah. Oh, Pops is on something. There's a couple of pieces on here. Let me get this one off first. That kind of looks like a piece of a pump down there. Whoa, I gotta watch that. That's gonna cut my foot.
You'll do that. I can get that off.
This kind of looks like a piece off a, I don't know, some kind of maybe hose attachment for something, maybe a steamboat. Anybody have any suggestions there? It looks threaded. We'll talk more about this later. I'm not sure what this is, and we're running out of room to put it on our new creative board here. We move this piece over. There we go. All right. The river is definitely cooperating today, giving up its secrets. Some days the river will work with you, and some days it'll work against you. Depends on how you just hold your tongue. Isn't that Pop? Pops is holding his tongue right today, aren't you?
I was, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the snakes are out again today. Hey, Captain Mike, get up here a little closer where I can check this out. Now, snake, you stay on the bank, and I'll stay in the boat. I just want to see how big you are. Looky there.
I can't throw something up there and make it move. Hey, is it headed down this way or going back up the bank?
Well, hold on. I lost him. There he is. Oh, he's heading to the water. All right, let's get out of here, Mike. He's coming out. That's a cottonmouth. I don't think it. Hang on, let me get closer. I can't tell. No, it's not. No. But anyway, you stay up there. We're going to get back in the river here. Oh, he's coming in. Oh, here he comes. He's in the water. Let's go, Mike. Goose it. Look at him. Look at him. He's thinking about coming to the boat. Uh-huh. Well, you stay over there, buddy. Oh, there he goes. Hey, Pop, he's coming back here after you. No, he's not. Whoa. I'm coming.
I don't know what that is, but it's heavy.
Well, let me get it off here. We'll see. There you go. Well, that's a piece of wagon axle. Yeah. What if it's coming off the one we got earlier? No. No, I don't really think it feels like that. We're missing the other part here. Wow. There's where the wagon axle nut went on. This big old wagon wheel. Man, this thing's big. Look at this. This thing comes up to my, right here, my belly button. Comes up to my belly button. That's how tall this wagon wheel is. Boy, I wish I knew the story, Dad, Captain Mike, about who was operating this wagon when they lost it. The family, and they lost everything they had most of the time when they lost their wagon. I hope they didn't lose their lives, but we don't know the story, and we wish we did. But we're bringing them back to the surface and giving them life again. If we weren't doing this, they'd be on the bottom of the river forever, and that would be a shame. Ah, I thought it was a snake again, and I'm glad it wasn't, because he was headed for the boat. Got to be on the lookout for the old snakes. Well, Pop just hooked something while I was worrying about the snake. What do you got, Pop? Oh, he's grunting. I need to come help. Man.
I don't know that thing is heavy. Is that two pieces?
Railroad parts.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, they held them together, drove spikes in here.
Is it what now?
These are railroad pieces. Now, my question is, how did the railroad pieces get into the bottom of the middle of the river? Unless somebody was using them for weight, but I don't think that's happening because those are way
Stuck together.
too heavy. They look like they're tied together. Sometimes I don't want to think about what might have been, those might have been used for. Yeah. There's the snake again. Boy, look at him. Uh-huh. Now you stay over there, buddy. Yeah, you stay under that log. We'll holler at you later. All right, Pop.
Not very heavy.
Looky there.
There's some weight. Got both of them.
Oh, knife. There's the knife handle. And guys, this knife handle, this design with these raised pegs here like this is from the early mid 1800s. It's an old knife. Laid up here by our muscle hooks. Look there. Old. What a collection today. The river didn't give up that. That's my unsweet tea. The river giving up his secrets today. Been a good day. Look at that wagon wheel. Man. Wow. Well, looky there. A mink. Look at that mink. Now this is what the fur trappers, the French trappers, were after when they came up the river in the 1600s, 1700s. Look at that mink. Isn't that something? Pretty. I don't see how anybody can wear that fur. I guess that's a thing. Well, he's hiding out. You know, Pop, Captain Mike, one of the amazing things about the rivers in North Arkansas, and especially the Arkansas River in central Arkansas, and then the White River and Black River, there was so much activity on this river that nobody has written down. Starting with the Spanish, well, before that, starting with the Indians. And you don't know who was up these rivers, even before the Spanish. Then you have the Spanish, then the French, and then the English settlers, and then you have the time period of the Civil War, and then you have the steamboat times and the times of mussel fishing and the dredging boats that ran this river, and the people that lived on this river in houseboats for years. People used to live on rivers in their houseboats. There's so many things happened on this river. It's not written down, and we find out about those things through the artifacts that we pull up with our magnet. And it's hard sometimes to put the items into the proper time period. We do the best that we can, but we are quite sure that a lot of these items we pull up are old. We have some old French anchors that we pulled off this place, and the Spanish spent a lot of time on these rivers. So there's a lot of these artifacts that could be of Spanish origin. Who knows? It's just always exciting, isn't it?
Always.
And Pop always wants to know where you're watching from. Yeah, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. And once again, we can do a shout out to a lot of good people in Salem, Arkansas. A lot of good people watching in Illinois. A lot of good people watching in Florida, Idaho, Montana, Ohio.
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Oh, Pop loves Kalamazoo, Michigan. Right on. Well, guys, I hope you have as much fun watching these videos as we do making these videos. Captain Mike and Pops and me, we love making these magnet fishing videos, these nature videos, and we have a great time doing it. But on a serious note, when me and Pops aren't magnet fishing, we're working with the Running from the Devil ministry. It's an addiction recovery ministry. We help people who are trying to get better, who want to help themselves. We invite you to check out our website, runningfromthedevil.org. And really, at the end of the day, I guess that's what life is all about. Helping somebody out if you can who's trying to help themselves. Well, thanks for watching our video. We're not done yet. We're going to pull up a few more items. But I wanted to say that before we went any further. Magnet Men, John Pops and Captain Mike. Also, my son Sam, he's going to join us here in a couple of weeks. And we're going to do a TikTok live. That's right, live. We're going to see how that works out. Woo! Pops is getting tired back here. You got some sun today, Pop. Look at him. Woo! Oh, wow, yeah. Another set of log dogs, logging chains.
There's a knife.
Oh, and another knife. Guys, look at this. We pulled up all these old knives today. This old pocket knife was in the residue a while ago. Look at that. Old pocket knife. Old knife. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at this log. You know, these were built by different men, different blacksmiths. Look how they're just made different. You can tell how they're handmade. And you can tell how this one is made differently than this other set we pulled out earlier. See that comparison? Yep. Every community a couple hundred years ago had blacksmiths, and they would make their own items. And they all made log dogs. They just made them differently. Pretty neat. Good job. Good job, Pops. All right, we got a few more minutes, so let's see what we can get done here.
Yeah, we have to go eat some supper.
That's right. It's getting about dinner time. I mean, Pops just put the magnet back in the water. Wow. Wow. This wagon wheel here is about to...
There are 3 things on there.
Okay.
1.
Now there's 2 things on there.
Oh, there's 4.
Look at this old... That's an old...
Yeah,
gear. Look at that. Whoa. All right. There we go. I'm not sure what this piece is. If you know any of these things, put it in the comments. Wow. I know I probably say wow a lot. This wows me sometimes.
Have you figured out what?
Oh, nope. I don't know what these things are. Well, we're running out of room again today. Didn't think we would today when we first started. But the river has been our friend today. Hadn't it, Pop?
It had.
Hadn't Captain Mike? You bet. Yeah. Thumbs up. Been a big day.
Show them that big thing there, John, if you can. That wheel.
Oh yeah, Mike, here. Take this. Video's running. Guys, I want you to look at this wagon wheel that we pulled up. This thing weighs close to 100 pounds. Solid steel. This is back when steel was steel. Look how tall it is. Look at it. Oh, look at it. Look at it. There, look at it. That's the wagon wheel. Isn't that something? Man. All right. That's my weight lifter. My son will be proud of me for lifting weights today.
He will.
And the nuts on the inside of the wheel.
That's right. The nuts on the inside of the wheel. Oh, there's one in every bunch, buddy, I'm telling you. Oh! Woo! Well, guys, we're getting ready to call it a day, but before we do, I'm going to go over the items one more time with you. Of course, big item of the day is this wagon wheel. Pulled it up from the middle of the river, and it's heavy. Move it out of the way where I can get over here and do a recap. My goodness. Probably should have thought about that before I hit record. All right. Look at all these items. Of course, these are old plates off a railroad. I don't know what they're doing in the middle of the river. I'm glad we got them out of the middle of the river. Clean it up. But I don't think that these are real old. And I don't think this item here is real old. It may have been off a steamboat or a dredging boat. We're not sure. I'm going to put it down here with the railroad piece. Let's see. This item here, I think it might have been off an old dredging boat too. We find a lot of these that are broken. So this may have been some kind of defective part. They were losing a lot in the river. There's a lot of steamboat traffic in Black River in the 1800s. People don't realize that. A lot of traffic. Yeah. All right. You know, what's remarkable today is all the mussel hooks that we pulled in. Look at this. We pulled in 8 mussel hooks today. And what that does, it goes to show you there was a lot of commercial mussel fishing going on Black River years ago. And what's remarkable that no 2 of these are alike. They were all handmade and they're made differently by different people. It's remarkable. Here's some old knives we found. This is just missing the wood and there's part of the blade. There's an old a knife that's closed. Pulled it out of the middle of the river. Old knife here. Missing the blade. Right here's the blade, part of the blade. I believe it went like this. And then old knife handle here. And here's a part of a covered wagon. Well, it was part of the wheel attachment. This is part of the wheel braking. You know, this set on here like this. Pulled that out of the middle of the river. So part of a stove here. Now we're not sure what this is. We want to say it's off a covered wagon. You know, because I'm a big covered wagon guy. I love westerns, John Wayne, and the covered wagons and all those things. And so I'm saying it might have been off a covered wagon, but it might have been some kind of farm cultivating equipment. I don't know. It's old. I'm guessing that's 150 years old or older. These spikes, that's an old spike there. Look at that. This is not old, I don't think. Didn't come off a covered wagon. They didn't have gear assemblies, quite sure. Look at that old square now. Look at that. Remarkable. Now, log dogs, once again, pulled up two sets of these log dogs today. They're old, this old logging equipment back in the 1800s. Don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. This, pretty sure, is off a wagon. Some kind of, maybe it's a braking mechanism. I don't know. I don't have really any idea. I know it's got the square nuts, which tells me 1800s more than likely. Got these old teeth here for something. Missing something on that, so I'm not sure. Here, once again, is a wagon axle. Yep, there's threaded area where the nut went on, and then the wood was here, and the wheel set here. It's broken. It's got a muscle down in there. Look at it. See down in there? Muscle made its way inside the axle. They used to shove wood down in there. A lot of people think that the wagon axles were completely metal. They weren't. They're one of these on one end, wood in there, and then one of these on the other end. Well, that's what these were. And here's a part of another one, appears to be. Pulled that out of there. All right. That's what we've got. We've had a good day, hadn't we, Pop?
We have had a great day. Thanks for watching us.
Yeah.
Glad you watched.
Pop appreciates you watching. Captain Mike says bye. He appreciates you watching. I think our Magnet Men hats here brought us good luck today.
They did.
We had a big day. So for Pops and Captain Mike and John, thanks for watching our video. Go to eBay, bid on the item, that rake we're selling on there. We want you to own some of the things we're pulling up out of this river because they're so neat and so special. And we'd love for you to bid on one of those and have that. And we'll start putting items on there because, folks, we're pulling up lots of artifacts. We got to do something with them.
A storage shed is full at home.
Storage shed is full, and we don't want to scrap them out, take them to the scrap yard, and just throw away history like that. So they'll help us out with this. I'm John, Pop, Captain Mike. Have a good day. Thanks for watching our video.